stream. Wow, this voice amazing.
Hello, everybody.
My best
It's I now,
artistic.
Florian.
My best artistic choice to do that voice. Yep. Oh Jesus. Well, I guess we'll see if people end up watching the stream. I guess there's
Why do
not
you
even...
keep taking over the stream? I'm clearly Florian.
No, I'm Florian. Stop it. I'm
Who are you, imposter?
Oh my god.
I
Can you imagine
the
talking?
unique voice.
Can you imagine talking the entire stream like that? And people are like, what the fuck?
I don't know, is it a Muppet voice? Who knows? How do you like my plants that are everywhere?
Oh shit. It's actually looking
Shit is right.
pretty cool.
I guess it is, but I hate the fact that they're blue. Oh well. I guess this is where we were last time.
Are they gonna have like a little bit of random rotation too and stuff?
They do.
Like they feel like their rotation is still like bound to the surface they're on.
Oh well, they would be.
What I'm saying is, like,
you can see that this flower is differently rotated than this flower, but the upward vector is the same, obviously, because that's the surface.
okay. Well, maybe it needs to be a bit, maybe more extreme. Just add, like, I don't know, like variety, like change up.
This isn't enough variety.
Your game's starting to look like No Man's Sky.
I don't get it.
Like I don't know if you've seen the flora in No Man's Sky. Kind of reminds me of that.
Tear it all out. Well, this is placeholder stuff.
I actually think No Man's Sky is pretty good now.
Ah, it's trash.
The developers did good effort to improve on the game.
Did they finally make it so you can have more shit in your inventory?
Actually, yes. That was one thing they fixed too.
And can you believe that they thought it'd be a good idea to have... Man, the same thing with Astroneer. I hate that so much about it. Ah, fuck. Inventory. Inventory limit.
I come from a survival horror background, so I really like limited inventories, but maybe but yeah.
Yes, you are insane. We can't confirm that.
Both backgrounds of survival horror I came from had different inventories. Silent Hill had an infinite inventory, and then Resident Evil had a very limited one, so it forced you to play the game differently for both. Are you supposed to have plants generating on those other surfaces, though?
Which
on like the filled dirt?
Well, yeah, don't you see?
But you have like, there's a whole bunch being rendered off screen where I don't even think the camera is going to be, right?
Oh, please. That's not gonna affect frame rate. Don't be silly.
It's a bunch of pointless objects you're putting in the screen.
Yay. Where's
I'm
Dale
here.
on?
How do I sound?
And then I get banned for telling them to fuck themselves. Maybe I should just make a game that competes with League of Legends and where I can insult everyone as much as I want.
League of Legends sounds like a bunch of pussies.
Or
Oh yeah.
or maybe you could just play Dota where you can shit talk anyone and they don't care.
Yeah, but who'd care about a shitty game like Dota? As much as I want.
Oh god!
I hear the sound from the stream, and you're giving me echo, Reggie.
I was checking my how I sound because I had no idea that there's a built-in mic on this computer, and so I'm just talking into nothing.
Yeah, just don't hit where it is, because then I'd hear that.
If it gets worse, you might want to do push to talk, but I think you're okay for now.
If it gets bad, let me know and I'll put him on mic.
I don't know how it will get worse.
But it's really bad.
No, I mean I don't know. It usually stays on the same level. That's all I'm saying. Oh man, how do I even make these non-plants? No, what am I hate work. Can I?
Plant part 3.
What do you mean part 3?
This is the part 3 of building plants.
Oh, so it is.
Even part 4. I think I might have missed one.
Wait, I don't know. I have no idea about plants. I guess it is still plants. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh jeez. Oh, this is full plants. Okay, we don't want that many plants, I guess. Alright, so great. If I knew what plant 4 and plant 5 are, I guess I would know whether or not they work that way. Let's find out. Ah shit. I wanted to do different plants. Oh my god. So yeah. What a shame. I guess I'll just have to stick with playing shitloads of Crossout for now.
It's a better game anyway.
I don't know. Probably not.
It looks more fun. I don't play either. So, but it looks more fun. That's all that matters to me.
I mean, it is pretty sweet. The fact that you can build a car and then it's unique and then you can shoot people is great. I don't know. It's not really many games that are that way, except for Robocraft. But then everyone's a shitty, fucking unique snowflake in that. Whereas in Crossout, everyone's just like a meta. Everyone's just a stupid sheep who copies what other people do. And then I look different. Woohoo!
I liked Robocraft was fun back when I played it. That was a long time ago though.
Also, it looks really bad visually. Robocraps.
True, but it's also much older than Crossout, isn't it? I think it's like
Maybe.
2 years older, 3 years older.
Damn. Well,
I remember playing it like
guess
6 years ago.
They had the right idea, making a good version of Robocraft. I guess.
And there's quite a lot of games that are like it, but they just are shitty imitations of Robocraft.
Haha. Oh no, which ones are those?
Not too many like go the effort of Crossout.
Okay, so if I did that right, apparently. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. I didn't even remotely put all this into action. I'm so smart.
So there's like this new game that a lot of people are playing called Remnant from Ashes or From the Ashes.
Yes.
And I was checking out like gameplay of it, and like its reviews are really good, but the gameplay I've seen just looks like the most average piece of shit third-person shooter ever.
Do you get
and
it? It's got Dark Souls mechanics.
From what I heard from Jim Sterling's video, the Dark Souls mechanics aren't even in it. Like, it's not even Dark
Jim
Souls.
Sterling. Fucking. Have you seen his video on the politics of Dark Souls?
Did he make a video on the politics of Dark Souls?
Yes, yesterday. He's like, oh, the Lord of Light, he's evil, he's oppressing humankind, and that's why I always choose the bad ending. And it's like, what do you want, man? He's burning his soul to keep us warm. How much more of a saint does he have to be?
Admittedly, when it comes to Jim Sterling's Jimquisition, I skip all of the parts where he's just a fat man talking to us on the camera, like directly.
Why? Just tab out.
I'm not gonna waste like 5 to 8. They get longer each time. I'm not gonna waste 8 minutes listening to him rant when I'd rather just listen to him rant when he's not on the screen and actually talking about the subject of the video.
Well, the one where he's at the night and he's pouring Estus down his throat is the best thing ever.
All right, well, because you suggested, I'll check it out. But if it's more of the same, I'm not gonna be happy.
Well, that's not the new one. I guess he does a backflash to it actually.
Is he drinking the Estus and having it run down his face like in the actual game? How it just like drips down their face.
Yeah, he has the night helmet and he just pours Estus on him.
I modded my Dark Souls to change the Estus flask to be Sunny D.
For fuck's sake.
So I'm not used to it being the normal Estus flask anymore. It just looks like a bottle of Sunny D.
What's Sunny D even?
It's a really bad
it's
orange soda.
Oh, it's not soda?
No.
It's not. No, it's just like really bad orange juice or fake orange.
It's like a twist on orange juice. It's like way more sugary and.
Well, I'm pretty sure he pours something like that on his face, so it's perfect.
You know, like you ever see I mean, you're rich, so you've probably never seen it. But if you go to like a poor $1 store, you can see these like
at a dollar store.
these gallon jugs of like fake sugar juice that's like $1, and so it's basically just an orange that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Basically diabetes in a gallon.
It's
Well,
amazing.
I don't like sugar water usually, but I eat a lot of trashy sugar anyways. I don't know. I guess it's not my kind of sugar. What do you want? Oh
I
man.
think we
Yeah.
used to sell Sunny D at my Dollar Tree, and now we don't. I don't know what happened.
Well, I guess people didn't like it.
They probably didn't want it to be for $1. like everything that we get at the dollar store, if it's like name brand, there's like something wrong with it.
Amazing. Okay, what on earth can I do about this? Ah, this is so bad. I hate it. Oh my god. Why would anyone want to work as a programmer? What the hell's wrong with us? They're not.
Because you get a lot of money and you just get to sit around after you make your shit.
You're right, I really do make money, don't I? Okay, so I have
I don't know how much money you make, but it sounds like you don't go to work. So
yeah, no, I'm rich.
Admittedly, though, let's be real. You haven't done programming that actually makes you money in like many years, right?
Well,
you made something.
You never know. I mean, this is going somewhere now.
You made something what 7 years ago, and it's no 8 years ago. That's been funding you since, and haven't really done work to make money since then until now, right? Isn't that basically it?
That is the problem, yes.
I mean, you deserve it, though. I mean,
Meanwhile,
You
I make
barely
porn
even
games.
Play Isaac, Reggie.
okay. Well, I see my friends at parties just raving about it and talking about how they grew up with it and trying to get me to put. So I know it's a phenomenon for some people. So,
Damn.
and I didn't know this until they started talking about it and shit. Like, and then they were making fun of you for making the game. I had no idea it was a big game or nothing.
Yeah, couldn't you imagine?
Played it.
I guess Monkey
And
has
then-
some shit on sometimes, and it's like, oh, I guess they're actually a big deal. Who knew? He's just making fun of it.
Well, just memeing you for it, kinda.
Damn. Alright, so I need to make a color happen at least. Oh my god.
Usually, the way it works though is that you're either like super, you either work really hard on something and you're super lucky and end up kind of like Florian, a very successful person without
Lucky?
needing to do too much work. Yes, or
Pure skill.
you slave away every day of your life
Man,
working.
Have you seen Reese's game? Have you seen like the game Reese made has been released?
It actually was released.
Yeah. Maybe you should buy it and leave a review because no one has done that yet.
What's it called again?
Misadventures of Malon. God, where is it even? Warp Tech comes up first. Oh my god.
One issue is I think the name of his game is hard to search on Steam.
Well, I mean, because it's really underground. What the fuck is this? This isn't it either. And now I can't go back. Wait, what? Holy shit. Okay, that is better than Reese's game. Fuck.
Oh fuck!
Wait,
That's
no, I
weird.
linked it somewhere, didn't I? Didn't I? Am I bad boy? I didn't link it, did I?
Put it in the self-promotion.
I guess. Wait, in self?
Yeah, because I'm
that's
in
just
the
Discord.
Misadventures of Melon Discord chat for some reason.
Yeah,
I didn't
why
really
don't
know
I
that
go
was-
there? Obviously, I'll find it there.
Probably like
They're out now. We got it. We found it. I guess I really should have
no,
moved
it's
it
right. It's
more.
right to the side. Yeah.
That's
There you
one
go.
thing about
Wow, this trailer,
about
400 views. Jesus.
that one thing about making a game is that like you need to, for starters, be able to make a name that can be pretty easily searched, and the Misadventures of Melon is kind of a long mouthful.
Yep, for sure. Oh, you put it in? Right. You're faster than me. Well, I'm gonna put it in news even, so everyone must know.
What the fuck? It doesn't help that Melon Simulator is the second thing that comes up when you search up the Misadventures of Melon.
Yeah, can you believe it has,
No.
it has no views? Maybe you should really review it. I don't know, but review it honestly, so it's not fake review. Ah.
I don't have any time right now to play games.
Do it now.
Fuck you, I need to get back to work.
No.
Breeze, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't, but if you are, I'm gonna play your game. I just can't do it
Oh,
now.
he watches all the time.
I'll download Steam, but I gotta do that first.
I mean, I don't even know if it's any good, but whatever. I mean, I
I
play.
gotta download Steam eventually if I want to play fucking Binding of Isaac and all this other.
The way you say
All the
it
other
makes
free
me
games you're
makes
about to
me.
give me.
You're giving me backflashes to Bumpkey. Jesus. Finding of Isaac.
Everybody go for the new edition. Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, here we go. Maybe this shit will. Wait, no, that's not right. Oh, wait, this isn't gonna work. None of it would work. I know that this makes shit bad.
So yeah, I'm gonna slam out this game if I can within the 70 days, and then get back to working on stuff that actually makes me money and gets people to jizz their pants.
Any games too?
Yeah.
James?
Oh, I didn't mean to say two like I make games.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any free games?
Have you seen my free games?
I'll spend some money on the game. Fuck it. I just gotta install Steam. I keep
You
procrastinating.
can just go on my website and play like all of my old games for free.
Oh, okay. What's your website called?
Comicsgames.com with a K and an X and a minus.
Steam is fucking.
What? Wait, what am I copy pasting? This shit.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Comic games.
Wait, no, I'll link it.
1 sec.
Ah, Jesus. Wait, was that you with the thing? No, you have to click on games and then. No, it's in self promo.
Alright, I'll check it out.
So I wanted this, but this is a bad idea. It's gonna tank the frame rate. Wait, what's this even? Oh, okay. Ugh.
My grandpa just came back super late, telling me that he came back from the emergency room, and apparently my mom busted her hand.
Wow.
You sounded so concerned.
What do you mean busted? This is
Big ol'.
unspecific.
I think she broke it.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a psycho, huh? Damn, look at me. If block is not null, then color block colors.
Yeah, this is not how I would have typed in comic games if I was searching it, so thank you for linking it.
Yeah.
Other games! You made The Binding of Isaac, really?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, check out the other game. Well, you gotta click on games, I guess.
I like this little setup.
Oh, well,
There are ads on this website. Do you get paid for these ads?
that's how ads work, yes.
Okay, well, sorry, I'm wondering.
I used to
I've
make
never
money
made
on
it.
here. It's been a long time since I made money though.
Oh my god, you have a lot of games. Why do you buy it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, is it free if I could?
Yeah, it's free. This is a demo.
Oh,
But
you flash
the other games are full games that you can also play for free.
Why play some of these games for free when you can just go to Steam and buy them remastered?
No, you can't.
Can't you buy isn't there like a didn't he release a pack that's like
Well, there's only
kind-
like 4 games of mine in there.
Triachnid, I think Coil.
Yeah, I guess those are in there. Well, the good ones are like bubbles and going up and stuff like that.
A quick question.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so
Why
I
is
just
Florian?
clicked.
Why
I just tried-
penis? Is that what
Just
you're
tried
gonna
to
ask?
click on the game, and then I have a new computer. I'm new to having a computer, and my Flash player, Adobe Flash player, was blocked.
Yeah, you gotta
And then
unblock it. It's pretty. They're gonna phase it out. I
Yeah,
guess it's terrible.
Why would it be blocked? Like, what is the? Oh my god! I just unblocked.
Yeah, unblock
Go
it,
out,
man.
yeah.
You can do it.
Okay, now here we go. Like, why is it recommended for it to be blocked? Are you about to like hack me or like what is going on?
No, oh my god, why do I hear your stuff? Don't you have
Oh,
headphones?
I gotta turn that shit off.
Don't you
This
have
is the first
headphones? Yeah,
time-
turn
this
it
is
off.
the first time that I'm not using headphones. I'm trying to turn your fucking game volume off.
Isaac!
Isaac has his mother.
Isaac!
Fuck,
And his Isaac! Live with
Where can I go to
Isaac!
okay, options? Where can I fucking mute this bullshit?
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, where can I mute this bullshit?
I don't know. You press M usually.
Okay, maybe. That worked.
Anyway, it doesn't work in the older games, I guess.
Not the full game now. On Steam, in parentheses.
Oh god, it's been so long. Do I want this? Whatever.
I can be more people than just Isaac. I've only seen people use Isaac.
Well, it's just Isaac with hats. You want Isaac with a fez? Are you mocking my laugh?
Oh no, that was a genuine laugh. I feel like I do mock your laugh sometimes, but not that time.
Damn.
No, I think the thing that I mock is when I feel like it's all European people always add a lot of and to their
Hey, Florian.
yeah see
Yeah, that's how I sound. You're right.
I like it though. I mean,
Do I have an accent? I don't even know anymore.
yeah, like that's what made you my favorite on Izakina. Just because you sounded fucking funny.
I was trying to do voice. I can't hear it anymore. Do I have an accent that when I do a voice?
You have a very heavy. fucking-
What? A heavy accent?
No.
Yes, heavy.
You have okay, Florian has an accent, but it's hard to determine what it is because it's not really what his accent should be anymore. Like I'm
Yeah,
friends
that
with a
makes
few
sense.
people. I have a few friends who are like German friends that have very thick accents, and it's nothing close to what Florian has. Florian has an accent, but it's some mutation. I don't know what happened over the past few years, but it's become something.
Well, I mean, I am Austrian, so that's different.
He's not the same as the dude who made this binding of Isaac.
Yeah, I probably had a real thick accent then. Yeah, maybe you should check out those old videos where I'm talking to Edmund.
Kirby.
I gotta have
But,
Edmund more.
So, but your traditional language, is it German or is it
Yes.
like Austrian German? Is that what it
yes, it's
actually is?
Austrian German.
What's different though with regular German?
You know, Austrians, they're like rednecks. Nah. No, just the part where I am is rednecks. But then again, I mean, in the capital of Austria, they speak weirdly too, but I guess less redneck, but... God. I guess it might be like a New York accent, who knows? I mean, comparatively. I don't think
like,
Germans have any crazy accents when they're like in like Berlin or anything. They're not like... They're not crazy like the people in Vienna. Oh my god, they have an accent for sure.
You don't have an accent that makes me sit there and go like, you're German at all, like even though you're not. But usually that's the accent I've noticed that even Austrians give off because I confuse the two.
I guess what I have is just what you get when you get rid of all German accent.
It's like you don't have a German accent. You also like kind of have a bit of a slur, kind of like
a slur.
Yeah. it's so I don't know how to explain it. You're very swish-washy when you talk about it.
You kind of draw out your words, but it's not your first language, is it?
No.
You're like
well,
you go
I'm
in.
sure
like,
I speak worse in German now, though.
You're like, hello, the tubes, schlosh, flesh, wash, wound, and then you're like, what?
Hello.
Are you saying I'm very fluid?
Yes. Yeah.
Is
that your
gender? It was all
or,
part of the plan.
I guess you're
the great
gender
squid
fluid.
of all the liquids of the internet of the tubes. Oh, jeez. So you think you think I have a heavy accent? Jesus, Reggie.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, it... I don't know. I mean, you have an accent. I don't know how heavy it
but
is.
not a heavy one. Jesus, have you heard, like, French people or
heavy.
Italian?
I mean, it's a very Eastern European.
Eastern?
Sounds like...
no. It's middle of Europe, if anything.
I don't know. I think
Wait, what? Are you saying I sound like one of those Romanians or Hungarians?
Oh yes, actually I agree with that. You do sound like okay.
Anything but that.
Yeah, you sound like a Romanian. That's what
How did this happen to me?
I have a few friends, like these little 14-year-old to 15-year-old Romanian kids that I hang out with who are just like trolls and not trolls, but they're memers. And when sometimes they'll randomly invite me to their calls, and I'm like, hey, they're mini Florian.
Yes, of course. What is happening? Did I make... Oh, I did make Infloop, okay. Well, we can't have that, I guess. Bad me, so bad. Maybe... Wait, what?
Okay, one positive, knowing German, is that if you get really angry, you can just yell in German and it'll scare people away.
Oh yeah, 9.
No!
It's my favorite trick. They never expect the Germany. Man, this sucks. Well, fuck, whatever, I guess No, I can't. This is bad. More letters. More letters. Okay, this is I, and this is O. No, that's not right. That's so stupid. What am I doing? This should be a function. Now I don't know which is what. Whatever, I guess it's probably fine. And now I gotta kill Unity because it shot itself in an infinite loop.
Poop and Binding of Isaac. What is that?
What? Did you
just shot like a little pile of poop? Wow,
you really finding out the Isaac, huh?
Yeah, I'm really getting into the lore and whatnot.
First of all, Reggie, so how old are you?
22.
22. I'm hearing you talk about Binding of Isaac and computers as if you've never been around. And you just said that you just got a computer recently.
Oh, he's insane. You gotta get this. 4 years
ago.
You gotta get this. He's such a normie. He has a YouTube channel where he plays FIFA.
Hey, that's not a normie. I have a fucking huge following. How many followers? How many followers do you have? Game Squid. You made Binding of Isaac.
That's not a huge following. Wait, why do I have you?
I guess I'm in your following. I can't really talk shit, you know.
Here we go. Let's see, I
I'm
bet you have
10K.
200. You have 200 subs. Amazing.
I have 9.6K
Oh, they just do have a
On
lot of
Instagram.
views, though.
on Instagram. So
Well, I guess it makes sense.
So I knew this girl.
Instagram is a lot easier to get followed.
There's this girl that used to go to my school, and she was just kind of like an average-looking, like slightly okay-looking girl. And then I guess as soon as she left high school, she started working out a bunch, and then made an Instagram, and now she's at like 350,000 like followers on Instagram, and she's basically just an Instagram thought.
Amazing.
Yeah, like honestly, with Instagram, it's so fucking easy to get followers. You just have to know the algorithm. That's all. Like you just have to know how to post and when to post. But they change it up on you, so you just kind of have to adapt. It's so fucking easy to get followers on Instagram because like I tried YouTube first, and I couldn't
YouTube's
get a
hard.
single view. And then I went on Instagram. It took me a little bit, but then I went viral.
Hey, Florian,
Now I got my own.
I have a really good business idea.
Oh, wow.
So what you can do is, since you have quite a bit of money, you can afford paying a girl to fuck you. So what you do is you pay a girl to fuck you and let you film it, and then you can go on Pornhub and fat man pillages small girl or like small girl flattened by fat man. I don't know, like you could. And then those videos will get like 100, 200, 500,000 views, and you can make money off the revenue off Pornhub.
Yeah, I was on Pornhub the other day. I was like,
Game developer goes
Why-
straight in.
why do you always have to interrupt? Jeez.
Titles.
I found this amazing amateur BDSM site where it's just like this hot girl and this guy's always like punching her tits or like putting needles in and stuff. It's
Oh
great.
wow!
Yeah.
I kind of want to know how you found that.
Well, you gotta look for
Well,
it.
the thing is, like, I told you about the success of the Minion. I think I told you. So
I don't know. What's that again?
the Minion was this fat guy that
Oh
was
my
like,
god, I just can't get it right, can I? Sorry.
he's
go
this
on.
super fat guy that would fuck girls, and he would like eat donuts and pizza while fucking them, and have them snort cocaine off his belly.
Oh, cocaine, right.
So
People always
You
gotta
know.
like degenerate shit. We can't have any nice, clean, titty punching porn. No, it's gonna have cocaine, of course.
I'm gonna have to ask you for the site later. By the way, it sounds pretty interesting.
Just look up Pervy Pixie.
Oh, okay. All right. Wait, actually, I'll do it now.
Yeah, I bet you will. It's actually pretty good. I mean, pretty good quality. It's got like 1 million views on each video. It's like, oh.
How the
jeez.
fuck do you get your mouth that big? Oh my god, she's into piss though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. I don't watch those. Those are disgusting.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
This one says Pervy Pixie gets cooked, and he's shoving like carrots and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that one. I mean, I didn't click on it, but I saw it.
of course. You
I'm glad that you found it and you share my my affection for this.
How do they get her mouth that big? I guess
Oh,
that's a mouth
it's
game.
like it's like a dentist tool, I guess. I've seen stuff like this before where they put that in, and it
Well,
looks real
she's pretty hot.
creepy.
This is good stuff. All right, I'm gonna make sure I subscribe.
Yeah, I had to get. Oh, you subscribe, right? I had to make an account on Pornhub so I can download stuff like this. I mean, it's better on every level. It takes so long to load anything on Pornhub.
I like how all the comments on Pornhub is like you either got another porn person trying to say, "Hey, come to my thing and watch me fuck," or it's somebody giving me advice on how to beat the next boss in Dark Souls.
Wow, how specific. Well, I
Or
just
it's
saw one
Minecraft.
comment where it's like, "Oh, this is the Titty Punch trailer. You call this masterpiece a trailer? I can't wait to see the full thing."
Oh my god. Why is there Minecraft porn on here that gets like 1 million views. What the fuck?
I don't know. I guess Minecraft's
that's
pretty big. Even in porn. Oh my god, look at the cancer. I don't... Just because I changed color? Is everything blackened now? Wait, walls? Walls are blackened? Everything's blackened. Oh.
You know what I kind of want to try one day? I want to get one of those like VR games that you hook up to a flashlight and try it out one day. I just don't. I want to have my own room that can lock because I don't want to be in the position where somebody opens my door.
Like both you and your girlfriend still live with their parents. Wow, amazing.
I live with my grandfather, right?
Amazing, even better. Yes, he'll be quite
Not everybody made
impulsive.
Binding of Isaac. Come on.
What?
Everybody's got their money from Binding of Isaac.
Oh, that's what you said. I was like, everyone made Isaac? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I guess not everyone made Isaac.
Not everybody,
Okay.
just like a couple people.
Okay, fine, you're all poor. It's so tragic. Let me play the smallest violin for your class struggle. Oh man. Don't you just hate communism?
Yeah.
Yeah, Florian, when are you gonna spread the love and give us all your money? Okay.
I know, right?
You didn't work hard for that money, so you might as well just give it to all of us, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, rich people should always just have to hand over their money. Like,
You know the best part is that the people that are fighting for that kind of stuff in communism come from like the richest fucking parents ever, and like go to the richest schools and get like almost everything they want, and yet there they are bitching about.
it's because they went to some rich-ass school and then they realized, oh, this shit can't do anything for me. in the
Well,
real
I mean,
world.
that seems selfless then, doesn't it? Because they don't need the communism. They just want it for the others who need it.
Well, they
Kinda-
come there kind of like demanding that people, you know, the richer people give them and everyone else at the school money, and then you sit there and go, you come from like immense amounts of wealth. The fuck you do? Why don't you give some of your money to people? What the fuck? Like,
It's their parents, and their parents are smart, and they're like, fuck off with this dumbass idea.
Well, I mean, how would that help anyone if they give all their money? How are they gonna advocate for communism, huh? You ever think about that?
I tie up my balls separately and jerk off my hard. Okay, that's enough Pornhub for today. I'm done.
Oh, I didn't even respond to Tom in the chat. Hey Tom.
I did. I said, what up?
Oh, they're gonna steal my code. No, they're gonna seize my means of production.
I think Florian's code's more like a curse. It's like a creepypasta.
Oh look, it finally worked after all this time. It's black.
When people
plants are
talk about
black.
worshipping the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, it's really just Florian's code.
Indeed. Alright.
Okay, what's the best game on here? Cause I'm playing bucket ball, and it's not as fun as I thought it would be, to be honest.
Well, it gets better, I guess. I don't know. It's like golf.
I don't know why I can't get past the second level. I don't know why.
Well, you need to press down longer to shoot harder.
Bucket ball 2? What?
Huh?
I didn't know there was a bucket ball 2.
Oh yeah.
I'm like sitting here like a fucking normie playing bucket ball 1.
Do y'all remember Bubble Trouble?
No.
Sounds familiar.
Is this super popular Flash game where you like shoot bubbles?
And
I
like
made
the
a
sort of color-
game where you. Oh yeah, you should probably try Bubbles 4 or 3, which I made. Like Touch the Bubbles, it's called. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, Bubble was about to be the one. I said, I cannot shoot these things. Oh, okay, you can load it up. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, Bucket Ball's pretty good, I guess. It just gets harder.
Yeah, I can.
More
I mean,
elaborate levels.
I like games like that have this kind of like physics.
Mm-hmm.
Touch the Bubble 4 was developed by Game Balance? Did somebody steal your game and put it up, or was that your old account?
Yeah, our
No,
old
it's the artist. What are you, stupid?
How am I stupid to ask a genuine... How would I know?
Isn't the next
it was the
intro
artist?
mine?
The what?
Isn't the next intro mine?
Everything
What-
I've seen
what
is
intro?
Well, it usually has his intro and my intro. Maybe not in Touch the Bubbles 4 because I didn't really make that
I didn't
one.
run it, so I didn't see the intro.
Damn, I should have put mine first.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything except for Game Bound.
No,
Yeah, finding Isaac, that's all.
Florian,
that
are you afraid? Like, what if you release your game and it does exactly the same as the Misadventures of Melon in terms of?
Yeah, it's pretty scary, but then again, my game's definitely better than Melon, so whatever.
Yeah, and you already got a good track record. I mean, yeah,
that might just be Edmund's track record, but then again, I mean, Bucketball.
Well, that's one thing.
Every time with the interruptions, amazing. Bucketball had 20 million views on the internet, so I guess I do have some track record, but it's been so long, so who knows if I'll still make any money. Who knows? Yeah, I'm done talking.
Did you do everything for Bucketball?
No, the artist did the art.
Right. Who was the artist? Was that the same as the?
No, it's a Russian guy who's game balance.
Okay.
That's him. Yep.
Well, the one thing, like, I mean, other than Bucketball, which, you know, it got a whole bunch of views or votes and hits, but you know, it was at the end of the day like a flash game, and you never tried monetizing to see how well it do as like a sold thing, other than ads. So it's like you don't really know how well you'll be successfully at selling games beyond what you've done with Edmund so far, because like that's the one that kicked you off, and then you haven't done anything that has, you know, been that substantial since. So isn't that kind of scary to be like,
well, except for
I've done this
Bucketball and all my other Flash games that did really well.
all right, but your game isn't a Flash game anymore, so it could be a different ballpark.
Well,
you know,
Flash games don't work anymore.
like instead of some free like freeware online Flash thing, you're trying to sell something on the most competitive like platform. So it's like there's a different ballpark of stuff.
Sure. Yeah, no, it's pretty scary. It could fail. I mean, I just wish I could get real viral and rich, but I don't know. It could happen that I'm just forced to live on my meager Isaac earnings for the rest of my life. Scraping
Just make
by
sure
but
that
with just like 1 or 2 millions. Imagine what a shitty life that would be.
what?
just make sure that when you do,
Off of Isaac.
just make sure when you do
Yes.
release your game,
No way.
you try to you hit up the few friends you have like Edmund and stuff, and see if they could at least promote it, like just post it up that you did it, and then maybe invest
Yeah,
a little bit of money into marketing.
I'm gonna
like-
market the fuck out of it, I guess. I'm gonna get YouTubers, I'm gonna pay them. It's gonna be like, World of Tanks, play now to fund my reactionary YouTube channel.
Hey,
Amazing Aces, sign up here on Vikings Tank World of Vikings. He's got a battle axe. He's a Viking cosplay atheist.
What the fuck are you even talking about now?
You don't know shit. The
You can
Amazing
run-
Atheist has like a Patreon perk where you give him $600 and then you get like you get to promote your shit in his video. If he still does that, I guess he doesn't really make videos that much anymore. Who knows? Oh wow, so
Pretty big.
So
Squid Invaders can be my outro on all my FIFA 20 videos.
I think I'd
Oh,
rather
wait,
be
no,
killed than
FIFA
have my stuff.
26. It probably won't be out for.
Yeah, it'll be a while, but I guess you'll have a chance to be big, and then you can promote my game. Too bad your people will only want to play fucking FIFA. What a shame.
I mean, not everybody that plays FIFA is as into it as the people who make content for it. You know, like
but
there's
why?
actual gamers. You know.
I don't know. Why would people watch FIFA content if they're not into it?
FIFA is the biggest game. I mean, maybe Fortnite right now, but like FIFA is the biggest worldwide game. Like
Yeah, I bet. Alright, well here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have colors all this time, and I'm gonna make fucking shitty colored grass because it's green. And my only options are to make it black or green. I guess I could make it bluish green.
Supposedly,
Mm.
let's see.
Yeah. Wait, I can't make it super bright. Can
So,
I?
actually, believe it or not,
Fuck's sake.
FIFA is the third most popular
Really?
game.
You had to look it up?
Yeah,
No,
believe it or
I'm
not.
actually interested. I mean, I just say that because I'm in the United States, and no, I mean it's not really played here, but like, I mean, it's the biggest like sport, so like I just figured, you know.
You didn't even know. Well, what are the most
I looked
popular
it up, I
games
just
then?
kinda
Tell
thought.
us.
It was like, well, okay, it's the biggest sport, and it's a massive game. Like, so many YouTubers make it just about playing FIFA. Like, fucking content in
Yeah,
FIFA.
it's pretty
Like,
crazy. It's like a completely different world. I wouldn't even consider making FIFA content or watching or playing
oh
FIFA.
yeah, you probably shit at it. No, honestly, it's the hardest game that I've ever played, but that's
What?
why I like it.
That can't be
Minecraft.
right. The hardest game? Wait, is it the
Hardest
only
game?
game you ever played?
No, I used to play like plenty games, but then I found this, and it was the hardest game that I had ever played by far. And I mean, that's like to it. And I was shit, but then I mean, I got better.
Amazing.
Is it amazing, Florian? Is it
Yes.
you? I mean, like, I didn't think it was like.
No, I don't know. It's amazing that you think it's such a big deal. Oh look, we actually have slightly different colors. This one is kind of green, or maybe that's yellow. I don't know. I guess it's probably no. I guess it's, and that one looks purplish. So I guess it kind of works. Wow, who could have guessed that these colors would actually work? Damn, I mean they're not good looking, but whatever. I guess I made customization. Can you see the colors? This would be way more purple if the plant was white by default. I don't have to make Nest to make these plants white by default.
Why the hell am I setting this to 5, but then the result is 1E minus 8?
Do you know
Oh,
what
God.
do you know what E is?
Hmm?
Do you know what E means?
Exponent, right?
It means it's a very small number. Yes, I guess it might be exponent. I don't know the technical term. Purple. Alright, this works. Now how about size? Let's see if I can do size too.
1E minus 8 is equivalent apparently to -5? The fuck?
No. No it isn't. Why?
Oh no, 0.00000001.
Yeah, I mean I told you it's really small. I mean it's not even really big negative either, it's just close to 0.
Yeah, it's a negative. Yeah, okay. It should be
God,
that.
Remember
Why the
fucking
fuck it's doing
fractals? Were you here when I did fractals?
No, I wasn't. I saw some of the development and went, oh god, why is he working on a new game? Then I went in the comments and ranted about Poor Mouse for like a bit.
Oh man, that was you? Oh wait, yeah, I guess you were here. Man, fractals, that was fun. Oh, fucking games, man. Right, okay.
Poor
let's-
Mouse
I
was
made
my-
progress, I'm good. I'm gonna make more progress. Yes, go on.
Poor Mouse was the one game I thought had so much, like, the most potential out of any of your games. And then I think Fractals, and now and then Squid Invaders, and then Squid Invaders the old version, which was just a
Wait,
like
so
a
you think fractals is better than squid?
I thought if you made Fractals like some sort of exploration game, it would be big because it'd be really cool to explore some almost endlessly procedural like fractal world. But I didn't think you figured out how to make gameplay out of it, so you didn't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have mini games.
Like
And I
my
guess
idea would be
if I had like a brilliant idea, I could probably do it.
well, you spent all this time procedurally generating fractals, so it's like why not procedurally generate more smaller content as you go, you know, further and further in. Like I guess you'd make it so you'd have to find resources or maybe shoot enemies as you go deeper and deeper in. It gets harder. I don't know how you do it, but that's how I thought it would be, and I thought that had so much potential. But
Oh, I don't know. Well, would they just be different enemies?
different and harder maybe, or maybe different sections. You break the fractal up to have like somehow have the fractal like different sides of the fractal are different.
It would be pretty cool because I made like different color themes. If I could like make them transition. Oh my god! Look at them. They're shiny. I didn't even consider that to be. Well, that's cool, I guess. So I can make him any color I want. Fuck! If only I hadn't chosen color code, then I would have a way to just make it big. That's oh man, that's pretty neat actually. Look at this, it's like crystals.
Oh yeah, you should leave it exactly like that. Just cancer all over the screen.
I think it needs more bloom. You gotta add like 3 more layers.
Oh boy,
Make the whole screen bloom. That's how you know you made a good game.
you're right. It's like the blue here is like specifically white. I guess it was translucent-ish already. Man, I wish I had a way to make it this way. Ah, fuck.
Wait. You're saying the blue is white?
No, the blue is. I mean, it's. I think this is a blue color. I don't know what color I'm setting it to, but the plants already have a blue in it, and that's why they are the most glowy plants of all of them. I guess that the white amplified the bloom, the blue. I don't know. Well, this is really cool. Fuck. If only I could do things. Oh wait, I guess I can. Yes, I will just. Fuck. No, I guess that means I could do the same thing with the other stuff. Neat. Alright, so all I need to do is figure out where I do the color and then make function for it. Okay, easy peasy. Cull is something. Long. So I joined this clan in Crossout, and then it fell apart, and then the best players formed a new clan, and now I'm finding a clan where we play shitloads of comp matches. So I'm gonna play for 4 hours today.
Oh boy.
I played 4 hours yesterday and the day before. I guess that sounds a bit much, doesn't it? I don't know, it's just that that's the times where the clan battles are online. So I guess we just play then. I played the most out of anyone in the clan. I wonder if I can make this function called colo. Color, colo, string S1, there we go. So all I need to do is this, and that, and I just need to figure out if there's an X in it. Ow, fuck! What is an X? How do I split? Pain is it? Return. This isn't hard, what am I doing? Alright, let's find out where I do the other version of this. Here.
Alright, let's add another. I'm gonna add another tween, or another timeline. So we're gonna do timeline.add and put another timeline inside of the timeline.
Oh, I didn't check for frame rate. I guess the frame rate might be fucked too. Alright, so I'm just gonna have X10 so you can you can multiply the color by something. I just need to split by... Shit, how do I split? That means I can make I can make glowy walls, I guess, just by having that be the thing. Maybe. Ow, come on, split! Ah, here we go. Ah, shit, I hate how that looks. I fucking hate it. Oh great, that's gonna be no problem at all for the fucking garbage collection. I'm just gonna make another array of strings. Is that the best way of doing that? Would it take up less? Would it create less garbage if I just used the same one each time? That's a question to you there, Non.
What's up?
If I make an array of strings and then I make a new array of strings, would it have been better if I had used the old one somehow?
I mean, how often are you doing that?
Often. Well, just at the start actually, but still.
Wow.
Wow. I thought
Wait, is this like a massive?
Is
Is this a massive array of strings?
But I do it.
I mean, if you're not doing it like every frame.
I do it like 10,000 times at the start, but only
then,
before
yeah.
it starts.
Yeah, it'd be better if you. I mean, the best thing would be to, create an array that would be the max size it could ever possibly be, and then loop through that and change everything inside it. But it's easier to just. It could be easier to do what you said, but it would create garbage.
All right. Wait, does this shit
Especially
work?
10,000 times. Yeah, I would create 10,000 times the.
Well, I don't know. How does this shit work? Split returns an array, right? I guess. So I guess that function inherently creates garbage, right?
I have to double check.
Garbage is a real problem. I hope I didn't mess with it. Nope. Alright. Alright. No problem. Okay. So now with that working, I can just say... Why is this that? Fuck. Why is this anything? Oh, here? Here we go? Okay. So this is S1. And then we have parts 0, I guess. Be that. Wait, if I say split and it doesn't contain the thing it's supposed to split by, what will it do? Will it just return an array with 1?
It should return an empty array, right?
An empty? Well, how do I even identify an empty array? Whatever, let's just see what happens. Man, this is cool.
Maybe it returns
Are they
null,
always
but...
yellow? I mean, I would assume it would just return an array with the string in it, because it's not split. Well, let's see if we get error. I guess we haven't gotten error yet, so it's still busy. Unless... What is it doing? So tell us about you. What's new with you, Reggie?
So I'm really mad because this girl was supposed to come over and she totally sent me off. She was supposed to bring, and it was supposed to be fun, and like for this night I was like, I couldn't get a ride out there just because my friends were being douchebags. And like, I swear to God, like they just like, oh my God, like this one dude who owes me like a decent amount of money. Like, I offered him so much, like about like $40, so he'd drive me out there.
Yeah.
Because I was really trying to get out there. And I swear to God, he's like a jealous girlfriend. Like, anywhere for free, anytime. But if it's a girl, he's like, oh, who you seeing? And then, like, as soon as I said it was a girl, he's like, oh, like, and he hit me up trying to chill. No, I'm too fucked up to drive. And then, like, an hour later, he hits me up, you trying to chill again? And I'm like, fuck off, dude. Oh my God. Like, I was, oh,
Damn.
this on for me. And I was just trying to, and she was about, oh my God, and she was about, I've been mad.
You seem to be real beat up about this.
I really am, and I really wish I wasn't, because it's not a big deal, but like, yeah.
So, is he gay for you?
Damn near, like, oh
What?
my God, like, like, my friends stopped hanging out with him because they were annoyed by the special treatment that he gives me. Like,
Ah.
dude just dick rides me all the time just because, like, back
Wow.
when, like, I was, like,
He literally
really popular and,
rides
like,
on
really
your
stuff,
dick,
like,
and you're not sure if he's gay for you.
I mean, like, he has sex with a lot of women,
Oh.
way more than me.
Wow.
But like, anytime we're hanging out and like a girl is feeling me more than him, and like there'll be multiple girls, like he'll need to pursue the one that I want, just because he knows that she's trying to get with me. It's so weird, and like I'm not about to like go out of my way and like do too much for it. So like he's always gonna get it. Like
Oh,
it's
look at
literally
that, it
the
works.
reason why I'm on a 6-month dry streak is because of him.
Jeez. You really kept track, huh?
Well, I mean, I broke up with my girlfriend like 6 months ago, and then like
Man, I'm so happy with how this works, by the way. Sorry to interrupt, but I made it now so you can say color and then X10 and then it's a super bright glowy color. So that's cool. Let's try it on a texture. Oh my God, let's make a shiny ground or a shiny wall. I'm so happy this
the
works.
plants need to be different colors, and you were like, no, no, I don't think so, Reggie.
Oh shit, look how wide it is. Pff, that's way wider than I thought.
You said.
Oh well, this isn't as glowy as I had hoped. Wait, is it? I don't know. Alright, 4. Let's see this celestial level. Oh my God. These clone labs. Oh well, this is actually pretty weird.
What is that?
You like it?
I don't know, kinda.
No, it's terrible. It's just good to know that I can actually change the color this way. Obviously, a color background this bright would just ruin the game. Okay, I can't see shit. I couldn't even see the tube that I freed them from. So you guys are so balling, huh? You got girlfriends and everything, and you're jealous of each other.
Oh, no, I just said I'm on a dry streak for fucking 6 months.
I don't know, that alone makes you pretty Chad. It wouldn't need mentioning that I'd be on a dry streak. It would just be the default state.
Okay, well, you got... like, if I had $1 million, I don't know. You know what? I can't even say because I have no idea what having $1 million would be like.
It would
That's
be
what
on
they-
Porn Island.
Like, oh, bitches, bro. I'm just chilling.
Come on. Dude, you know damn well you'd go to the beach,
I can't. I don't have
you'd
$1
find
million.
like 6 of the hottest girls, and you'd just pass them each 1,000 and just be like, want to spend the night with me, bitch. And then that'd be your night.
Yeah,
Wow.
but like, yeah, but then it's not really genuine, and like, you call me gay, but like,
What?
I like-
Who
I
said
like-
anything about gay?
Dude, girls are fucking gay. What are you on about?
well, like, what I was about to say was some gay ass shit. Like, I want the girl to fuck with me, like, for
What?
me.
Jesus, look at this. This is fucking neon cans. Amazing.
I think it looks okay, to be honest.
It
The
looks
texture.
worse the more you zoom out. That's funny. It doesn't look too bad up close.
Up there looks really weird. It looks like Christmas lights.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's this room. Ah, with the fucking slugs. The shells.
God,
Yeah, you-
I hate recursion.
What's... Oh, okay. That's functions, right? No, there shouldn't be a plant on this. Now it's gonna float. Why?
Fuck recursion.
Tell me about recursion.
I hate it.
No, what is it?
I'm sure you've done it. I mean, you probably did it for the fractals. It's just when you have a function that does something, and then you put that same function within itself to do another pass of that thing on more data.
Yeah, but I don't get that you hate it because it's the best thing ever.
I hate it because it's frustrating to work with when you're dealing with really complicated data.
Meh. How
Okay,
to,
can I...
how to make a communist channel the easy way? Oh wow, they're really tutorializing. What a thumbnail, Jesus. Why would he pick this thumbnail? I guess it doesn't show us, it doesn't reveal how stupid it looks if you don't see it big.
How does this guy have, like... Is this a joke video, or is this...
That never.
Oh, you don't know about BreadTube? Yeah, he's real. You should watch his communist puppet shows. They're great.
Are they... Is it a
Yeah.
joke, or is
No,
it an
they're
actual...
real. There's
Oh, dear.
there's a horse. A horse that has to learn class consciousness, and there's a necky beard goat. that totally is just the edgy YouTube, the edgy people that you'd see on YouTube. Oh boy. And then there's a carrot that teaches communism.
Brilliant.
Oh, you have no idea. Actually, the carrot's pretty lame, but the capitalist guy is real cool. He's best villain. Yeah, you should check him out, I guess. Oh, look, I'm streaming right now.
I see my favorite liberal, and is AOC economically illiterate?
Wow, who posted that? Wait, where was that?
100%. It was right there.
I wanna, yeah, which YouTube channel made that video? Oh, there, Destiny, yeah, I can't wait to listen to
It
this.
was on your stream.
Yeah, I know, but I don't, well, I guess I could have seen. I mean, I remember I clicked on that video and I wanted to watch it later. I just didn't know who made it, and now I know it's Destiny. He's the best.
He's pure cancer.
What? Why?
I don't know. What's his channel about?
Oh, he debates like all the insane political people, and then he makes them look bad because they don't use logic like he does.
Oh, he destroys them with facts and logic.
Well, yeah, except for Ben Shapiro he doesn't even know what the fuck facts and logic are. But Destiny does.
I don't know about that. Sounds a little anti-Semitic going on here. I don't know about.
The only thing Destiny knows is how to be a little faggot.
What the fuck are you talking about? This is such a stupid... What do you know about Destiny? Huh? What do you know about Destiny? What is your criticism of him?
That he's cancer, he's annoying to listen to, he makes shit points, and he argues with retards just as retarded as him.
Yeah, none of those are proper points.
Nah,
Tell me something he said that you disagree with.
Let's see. I haven't watched or seen anything from Destiny for at least 3 or 4 years because I don't give a shit about it. So he's not relevant in my memory other than I do not care for him.
Well, I mean, that just makes you look stupid. I mean, that's such a dumb opinion. You should be ashamed.
You're sitting here heavily criticizing someone just saying they don't like somebody, and then you're calling them stupid, and that's brilliant.
Well, you said you didn't like him, but you said you haven't watched.
I mean, it doesn't
Why would I watch
stupider
somebody I
than
don't
that.
like? I'm not a dumbass that watches stuff from people I don't like. It's like I said, I don't like him, so I don't watch his stuff. Simple as that.
But how do you know you don't like him?
Because 4 years ago, I saw a few of his videos and went, "This guy is a piece of shit. I don't care." It's that simple. I don't understand what you don't get about that.
Well, I guess you just completely intellectually lazy. That's amazing.
How is it lazy to watch someone's channel on YouTube, think, wow, I have a better use of my time doing something else because I cannot tolerate this person, and I think he's debating and or discussing stuff with people who are just as stupid as him, and they're sitting there having really, really boring conversations that I don't care about. I'm done. Goodbye. It's kind of that simple.
See, I mean, I think what Florian's getting at is like tear down something that like he likes, like let him enjoy it. You don't have to shit on it, you know.
Well, but that's the thing about Florian is that with anybody else, you can have a rational conversation about like specifically why you might like something or not.
Rational conversation you're gonna have if you just say it's shit and I'm not gonna watch it because it's shit? How is that a rational conversation that you're gonna have?
Well, no, hold on, Florian, I'm not talking to you. Chill. That was a joke.
You are.
No, I'm not though. The reason why is because with Florian, one of his greatest attributes when it comes to a conversation is that he likes to just go, "It's shit," and he doesn't ever explain in any way why other than it's shit. Usually, so that's what I'm doing.
You never ask me to explain.
No, we ask you sometimes why you think something's shit.
I bet you don't have a single example for that.
Why do I have to point out a specific
Why do you have
example?
to point out a single example of the thing you're complaining about? I don't know, because it sounds like you don't have a single example.
Well, no, maybe it's just that I'm not autistic enough to sit there and remember every single ounce of a conversation I have because I'm too busy actually doing something productive, like working. Like,
wow,
I don't understand.
Really are terrible. That is insane. Can you imagine?
Like you sit there and expect people to pull out and understand.
It's like
every
I'm saying
of a part of a conversation.
I could say that you have diarrhea coming out of your face the entire time. How are you gonna disprove that, huh? I mean, I can't imagine a single time where it actually happened, but I know it's happening all the time.
If you remember that somebody is known to be doing a certain type of thing, but you don't have a specific example at the point, like you don't have to give a specific example if you don't remember one. If you remember somebody doing a particular type of action, like you constantly getting super boiled and riled up over dumb shit and then yelling at somebody and then calling them a fake gamer or a piece of shit or they have a stupid opinion, and that's the most you contribute to saying something towards somebody's opinion. If somebody like myself just remembers that, that's enough to warrant having an opinion about you doing that thing. I don't have to pull out a specific example other than remembering specifically that those are key words that you use towards a discussion that somebody has.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And that's the most memorable type of thing that you have. So even though I don't remember
the thing is that you'd have to the thing is that you'd have to prove
how it went.
that I was wrong. You'd have to prove that you didn't have a stupid point.
Dude,
Yes.
if somebody says that they enjoy a certain type of video game or a certain type of media, and you go, it's shit, it has shitty controls, and that's as far as you go with your discussion on it, and somebody sits there and goes, well, I mean, I just said I was playing that, and you're calling me a fake gamer or having shit taste just because somebody mentioned a game they like. It's like, how is that in any way a productive conversation? It's like,
that doesn't
generally
relate to anything.
that's exactly
I can
what
explain
it's
to you
related
why the controls are bad, but it's subjective. Doesn't
It's like you
matter.
sit there and then complain about, oh, you're a fake gamer because you like popular games or you like these mainstream games and stuff. It's like what kind of opinion is that?
So you actually think I'm serious when I say that someone's a fake gamer? Okay.
No, it's well, sometimes sure. It's pretty hard to get when you're actually being serious or not.
Okay, right here.
What's that?
I got my official gamer certificate right here on the wall. Don't even question my gaming.
You got the FIFA certificate, yeah. I don't. Well, I mean, how can you just disagree with Destiny without even knowing a single point that he made? How is that possible?
Well, if many years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago,
No.
hold on. I watched something from a creator, and I don't particularly like them just alone, maybe as a personality. Because thing is, somebody can have a really great argument,
No,
but if you
that's
don't
not
care
what you
for the
said,
person
dude.
itself,
Dude, you said he has bad arguments. You said he debates stupid people, and he is stupid. And you don't have a single way to prove that he had a single bad
I am
argument
supposed.
because you don't
You're
remember
sitting here
anything.
telling me I'm supposed to remember my experience
Yeah,
watching
you
a
should.
YouTuber from
You should.
5
If
years
you
ago.
if you say that he is stupid and he makes bad argument, then you
dumbass.
should at least remember
Hey,
one
dumbass.
of them.
If I remember a negative experience with a particular person from many years ago, but I don't need to remember specifically what happened other than,
Well, you
I
would
didn't
if
enjoy
you're
this
gonna
particular
blackmail.
type of thing.
If you're gonna talk shit about them, you should remember what it was.
You don't have to remember if you don't like somebody. Like, you don't.
You didn't
if
say
you-
you didn't like them. You said they made stupid arguments.
From what I remember,
Weak.
4 or 5 years ago, and you could say weak all you want, but it's not weak to say that I remember disagreeing, thinking somebody had opinions that were rather argued with
And yet,
people that
you
were
don't
rather
know
stupid.
what they are.
It's from 5
It's
years ago,
impossible
dude.
that you changed your
I
mind
know you
over
sit
5
here and
years.
I know you
It's
sit here and spend
impossible.
your entire life living off of YouTube videos because that's all you really have, I guess. But I
Wow.
don't do that. Like,
Yeah, no.
I don't.
No, it's
Nothing wrong with that.
you're perfectly right. You don't ever change your mind in 5 years, so it would be pointless to revisit things that you saw 5 years ago. Okay, no problem. Just blurt out opinions on people that you didn't like 5 years ago, because you definitely didn't change your mind a single way. You didn't evolve a single ounce in 5 years. Amazing, the best.
I mean, if that's what you want to say, I guess.
Yeah, that is what I want to say. That is what it comes off if you talk that way.
I'll be sure to check back in 5 years to see if my opinions of Sargon of Akkad have changed too.
Oh, what are your opinions on him?
That he's cancer.
Meh. I guess you got that one right.
It's not a matter of right or wrong. Like, it's like
No, he's objectively cancer.
there's a
That's
thing
a
when it
fact.
comes. One thing you got to also understand is when it comes to the type of videos that Destiny makes, because don't think it's like I didn't not entirely watch him ever. It's like sometimes he has a video come up that I accidentally either auto plays that runs, or I'll click at some clickbait and I'm like, God damn it, it's Destiny. And I sit there and I listen to him talk, and just hearing his voice alone, I go, God, this guy's an irritating piece of shit.
Well,
And then I
that's
hear
not
him
what you
talk with
said.
somebody, and I'm watching some debate that I do not care about, and I'm also watching two people argue over something, and they both look like idiots. And I'm like, I don't care. Why does it matter? This dipshit spends all his time wanting to debate people and slam people down. I don't find that fun though. I don't find the fun in destroying somebody to debate. Period. I don't like just debating to debate. Period. It's like if you want to have a discussion about something, sure. But but his type of stuff is as stupid as stuff like a kill stream where you sit there and just call each other a piece of shit or a faggot endlessly until somebody gets too riled up and then leaves. It's like that's not fun for me. I don't really care for that kind of stuff. And Destiny's the same way, but it comes down to, oh, I'm gonna slam them with facts and logic. It's like, I don't want people to be slammed. I'm not really interested in that anymore. I'm interested in people having a discussion about stuff and different opinions or viewpoints being expressed, and maybe some sort of new understanding or new form type of middle ground is established. Not one person destroying another person. I lost that when I lost the interest in reactionary cult, like reactionary shit, and watching like SJWs be slammed by.
But that's not even remotely the same. Reactionaries don't actually use facts and logic. They just pretend like they do, and what they do is completely dishonest, and that's why Destiny is so valuable, because he dismantles what they do, and you can see the cracks in their logic or the lack of their logic.
I mean, but that's also because you agree you agree with Destiny and feel like he's using facts and logic. When I watch him, I go, this is an idiot who's trying to slam down another person who's also an idiot. I don't care. You agree with that? And that's why you're sitting here saying that he's using facts and logic.
No,
it's
dude,
like
I would say the same thing about people I disagree with. If they debate well, I like that. Okay?
I don't think Destiny debates well in any way. I think he's an irritating, annoying piece of shit. And I that's it. That's just what I think. I don't like listening to him talk. He's not an interesting person to hear talk, and he's not an interesting person to listen to debate, because the way he debates is annoying. It's irritating. I like people to actually discuss stuff and talk stuff,
but
not try to catch somebody.
He totally discusses stuff at length.
He does this thing where he tries to catch somebody say something off, and then he pulls that out, tries to wrap up a huge type of gotcha in that, and then break that apart. And it's like that stuff's annoying. I don't care for that type of stuff.
Why would it be okay for them to say something that's factually
Especially
wrong?
When his whole premise around the way he debates is that he has to sit there and he pays attention very specifically to certain things that people say, so that he can try to catch them into saying something maybe they either don't mean, or say something in a way that he can form it into like here, I'm going to wreck you now with this facts and logic. It's like his whole point of when he's debating somebody is so that he can eventually try to wreck them. It's like, I don't care for that. I want to hear people just talk and discuss something. And he's not that type of person, and it's why I find him irritating as fuck.
So who is that kind of person?
Huh?
Who do you like to listen to debate?
I don't watch people listen to debate anymore. I mean, I don't do that anymore. But
so there's not a single person that you like debate.
Well, there
about
are people.
anything.
I mean, there are people.
Well, who are they?
There are some times where you find a thing where people are sitting down and discussing different types of stuff. But it's not like I can sit here and pinpoint a certain YouTuber.
Wow,
well, dude, I don't
really?
But fuck, dumbass, I don't spend my time watching that kind of stuff all the time. You know that.
Well, then why do you complain about it not being done right if you don't even care for it either way?
My main point originally was that I find him annoying, and this is my reason for why I find him annoying, and also my reason why I don't watch him in the first place.
Yeah, but it sounds like you just don't like any kind of debate then. Any kind of political discussion.
Well, I don't go out of my way to watch people discuss politics. You know that. I told you I don't care for politics.
You sure talk a lot about politics.
Wait, no, I correct you when you're being wrong about social justice stuff, because I also think it's really funny to make fun of the fact, like the social justice stuff, because, because you talk about being a liberal all the time, but then you say that stuff, and I think it's like funny because it's ironic, kind of.
I say what?
No, you talk about being a liberal all the time, but then you say stuff that I always see liberals, certain people who claim to be liberals, get triggered over. So I'm like, I just think it's funny to point out certain things because...
Dude, liberals don't get triggered. You're thinking of lefties.
I mean, lefties tend to identify with liberal stuff, so...
No, lefties hate liberals.
In what way?
in a way, then they don't want to dismantle capitalism.
Who doesn't want to dismantle capitalism?
Liberals.
I mean, but then you're trying to say that all leftists want to dismantle capitalism.
Yes, that is leftism.
Kind of saying that all leftists are communists, but that's not entirely true. To be left wing, especially here in America, doesn't specifically mean
America. Come on.
Well, that's primary. That's basically where it matters. Let's be real here. It's where all your relevant great Trump fighting back stories comes from. I guess you also have the UK, which has a wonderful leader, but generally the politics in regards to.
I mean, the UK is way more left than the USA.
Maybe, but then tell that to their horrible piece of shit leader. I mean, they're. What do you call them? What is it? It's not a president. They have a prime minister.
I'm out of the loop.
What's her name? Isn't it Theresa May?
Theresa May. Well, I mean, the thing is that they'd still be left considered from the standpoint of America. I mean, no one opposes healthcare. No one opposes some kind of social services.
Yeah, there might be that. Yeah, I just know a lot of people hate Theresa May and say she's as bad as who we have.
That must be hard to believe.
Pretty hard to believe, but the way my friends rave about her, I go, maybe.
Damn.
To be honest, the UK is a very strange place for me because I don't know anything about it.
Boris Johnson who's in the UK. I don't know. It's just the idea that liberals would get triggered at stuff. That seems pretty wild. I mean, they're liberal. They might even be okay with fascism. They might even tolerate fascism.
Did you ever wonder where the term libtard came from?
Well, who cares?
It comes from owning libtards or liberals in either a discussion or some liberal person saying some triggery shit that to other people where they go, God, this person's a fucking libtard. It's not like there's and it's usually because they're saying some sort of social justice or communist like thing, which is why they call them a libtard. For you, liberal might actually have a very different meaning, but here in America, generally, it's the same thing as being left.
Well, no one in America is trying to dismantle capitalism except for the really crazy leftists.
Well, that's why you got the normies basically, or the normal left or liberal people that are kind of more center left, and then on the far extreme we got who we literally just call communists, or you got the anti-fascist Antifa, and then you also got the SJW side, which is far extreme too on that side. They're all categorized together because they're all basically very equally shit.
Because all of their votes are going towards the same people, so why would you not classify them together?
What do you mean the same people?
They're all trying to get the same.
The left votes left, the right votes right. It's not the same people.
Right, but what he's saying is okay, you have liberal and you have left, but they're all voting for pretty much the same people on the left, generally.
I mean, unless they're throwing away their vote.
Now, in our case, what I guess in Florian's mind, a lefty would be somebody that would vote for what's his name, the one that was always Bernie.
Yeah.
And then you got the liberals, so to speak, that would probably vote for Hillary or something. But that's not really the case because it's actually very mixed as to what people's opinions on both. Admittedly, though, or mixed in the liberal section, I guess they'd vote for either. Admittedly, on the far extreme side, the social justice warrior / I don't even like that term, but I don't know what else you call them other than, I don't know. Anyway, that side and the communist side.
Yeah.
Those ones would vote probably exclusively for Bernie. And I guess if you're really, really like extreme, you're better than everyone else. You'd vote Green Party or some shit, I guess.
You have a Green Party? Holy shit.
Yeah.
We have a Green Party and actually gets like 10 to 15 points sometimes. Not right now though, because it fell apart.
Oh, ours
It'll
gets
be
like
back
nothing. Like 0.01%.
Yeah, it's just a throwaway vote.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, every vote's thrown away.
Yeah,
A
got a
single
point.
vote is zero value. Well, anyways, I completely disagree with you on Destiny. I don't think that he's trying to make gotchas. He's just trying to figure out what people really are saying when they're saying it. It's not that much of a gotcha. He's just trying to distill the true meaning, and then if it's a gotcha, then what they can just say, no, I don't actually mean that. But the thing is that they do, and that's when he gets them. If they do mean the bad stuff that he says they do.
Yeah, I never felt that way about a lot of his stuff. Maybe it's possible that I just watched ones that were more that way, but because of that, I just never cared for him. It's also I don't really like him, the way he actually talks or discusses stuff too either. I just don't really find it all like him all that interesting. I find him very annoying, like his voice and like it requires very specific types of people that maybe talk in a certain way or speak in a certain way where I can be like, maybe I'll listen to what they're saying, but usually I just don't care. It's not an interest of mine.
Damn. Well, it's too bad you don't like politics as much. It's really interesting.
I just
stuff.
got back in after the whole reactionary phase of shit when I moved on from that. Instead of going an opposite route and then still staying in politics like you did, I kind of just went, fuck all of it. It's all shit.
I didn't go an opposite way. I mean, it's not that far off, liberal and reactionary. Oh look, everything's huge. Oh, of course it would be. I guess it has to be divided by 100. No, that's not it. I mean, economically I'm still the same, and I'm not like a social justice warrior.
Being what is it? I was gonna say, it can be. I'm reading up more on the terms. I get being a progressive doesn't specifically mean that you're even on the left. It just means you like certain types of advancements in technology, and it just tends to be that the left has a lot of people that push that way, but the right has that way and other stuff too. Yeah.
But in America, you would never call somebody on the right a progressive.
Yeah,
usually not.
You would never call someone on the right a progressive. I don't know where you get this meaning. This is not the political meaning of the word progressive. I mean, a progressive would be someone who wants
on liberal, because liberal mean like libertarian, or on the left there's like a different kind of liberal.
Libertarian. that's pretty different than liberal.
Yeah, but sometimes I hear the words like.
But think of it this way, right? In terms of generally, when it comes to being a progressive, you want to see the advancements in certain types of technology, or for the environment, or for agriculture, or certain things that might benefit mankind or something. So you could be a conservative that is very heavy on money program, like cutting taxes and stuff, and allowing the rich to stay, not get taxed as much and all that stuff. But at the same time, you can be like, hey, I'm okay with having lots of money invested also into maybe changing these certain things, like allowing more research into making trees or something, all that kind of shit that a progressive might like. So you can do that but generally, a lot of progressives tend to be on the left. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say all of them are, but they are. They usually are.
Usually a progressive would want it to be some sort of mandate, like you have to.
No, dude, progressivism isn't anything about that stuff. Why don't you just look up progressivism on Wikipedia? It says it's about social progress. It's not about technological progress.
I just said that it's about the advancements of technology to help mankind. Read the last part of what it's even about.
Oh, I guess so. No, but it says social reform.
Now, one reason why I think progressivism is usually linked towards left people is because the left is usually considered to be the ones that care about people, right? And so it's like, oh, anything that helps people, that's what a progressive is. But another thing you got to think about is that there's also people who are conservatives who have ideas that they think or believe might help people too. I know it's hard to think that because a lot of people just think Republicans are pure evil and only want money for themselves, I guess. I mean, there are people that think, Florian, you being rich, you're a piece of shit. And also they want to raise your taxes.
I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be possible. The taxes are already as high as they're gonna be.
Are you happy with your taxes being so high, or
I mean,
do you
I
wish
guess
they were higher? Or
it's
lower?
gotten better now that I used the LLC for everything, I guess, but I don't know, if it was any higher then I'd probably just have to move. And then you'd get capital flight.
Welcome over here.
I don't think you got better taxes either. I guess it depends on the state, but in California it's probably worse than here.
California is not even. I don't even consider. That's like its own little thing.
One of the biggest issues with tax stuff is, like, I know a lot of people think the solution is just to raise taxes, but unfortunately that just ends up hurting a lot of the lower end people, just because bigger companies and richer people have ways around not even paying those taxes. So it's like, we need to find a way to reform that. We have to find a way to reform that so that they can't get around it, and then they're forced to leave, I guess, if they want to keep their money. And if that's the case, fuck them, they can leave. we can replace them with new upcoming people. Seriously.
Wait, wow, I didn't think you were that much of a communist. You'd say you're not political?
Well, I mean, I think I think people want to have the solution of taxes being higher or lower, and I sit there and go, why not you just make people evading taxes more difficult? Like, people should be taxed. They shouldn't be able to avoid taxes. Like,
Oh,
Well, I mean, they just get taxed in another country.
I wouldn't even call this a solution. I wouldn't even call raising taxes. I wouldn't even consider it a solution. Like, it's just.
Well, I mean, you'd have more money for the poor.
well, it's a common supposed solution, but the issue is because quite a lot of, the issue is it hurts a lot of people except for the very rich people that it's trying to target, because it ends up hitting, the poorer people, the mid-range people, and it also hits relatively rich people who aren't the super filthy rich. Those people, the super filthy rich, they avoid that shit entirely. So it's like, okay, you can put in systems that prevent them from even being able to do that. And I honestly think that'd be for the good, even if they moved, because it's not really like they can move their entire company. You got companies like EA completely avoiding paying certain taxes and because they have all these tax havens and stuff. It's like, God, the amount of money that they're avoiding having to pay is crazy.
I guess.
Or in Canada, where are they gonna?
I mean, I don't really worry about that stuff too much. I don't know. I mean, do they even make that much in profits? I assume they
So much. So much.
I assume they just spend it, and then they don't have to pay income tax if they just spend more than they could get in.
No, they take the money, they send them off to tax havens, and then they spend a lot of their money on these massive bonuses for their CEOs that don't do shit when they join the company. And then what they do to save even more money is they'll fire a bunch of their already dirt cheap employees, and then hire even cheaper
Jeez.
people later.
How do they do it? Amazing.
Okay, but they hire a company like a company that made Skate. They hire Black Box, and they like Tony Hawk was the other competing Skate game at the time. They beat Tony Hawk, and then nobody's gonna buy Tony Hawk anymore. And then that was Skate 3, and then Tony Hawk not gonna make shit anymore because people only want to play Skate. And then once they have Skate 3, they're not making Skate 4 because they have nothing to compete with. So they totally liquidate Black Box, get rid of it, get rid of everybody on it because they have nobody to compete with anymore. And like I love Skate and I would love a Skate 4, but I think the business model is like perfect. Like you don't have anything to compete with.
Hey, the same thing. That's EA, right? You're talking about?
They've done this with so many companies. And
Yeah,
like
another example, another perfect one. They
was
used to
Rock-
have. Do you remember Guitar Hero and Rock Band?
Maybe.
Well, do you hear about either of them anymore?
No. Thank
my
God.
friend
Fuck
had
that
all
shit.
the time. Yeah.
They took both. They bought off both, or I think they already had Guitar Hero, or no, Rock Band, and then they bought off Guitar Hero, and then they killed off Guitar Hero and kept Rock Band until they realized they can make more money off microtransactions, and then they basically killed it. So they don't make it anymore.
What heroes? And I thought I was gonna have to deal with those shitty games the entire time. Always interrupting, jeez. Is there like a huge delay or something?
Oh no, I mean like he said they deleted Guitar Hero, but like I go to my friend's house and I see the new Guitar Hero right there.
Or maybe it was Rock Band. They killed off one of them.
Oh, man.
Let's see. When was the last Guitar Hero made? I want to see for sure.
Totally like changed up how the buttons are and shit. They did a lot of new shit with it.
Oh yeah, they made a MMO basically called Guitar Hero Live, and they made it 4 years ago, and they're never going to make a new one. So that's killing it off basically.
If you have nothing to compete with, why the hell would you need a new one?
You make sequels. You make sequels generally to try to get more audience and more people the next time around with a newer, flashier version. You of all people would know that based off the FIFA series or any other sports game where they basically just re-release the same exact game with slightly new graphics, and
No.
it's literally the same previous game with like barely any changes, and then they tell you it's a brand new game and sell it to you and then hope you buy their microtransactions.
Update. And because people's stats get different every single year. I'll pay for a roster update. It's only $60, you know. I'll pay for a roster update. I don't care. I want to play with people on their new teams with their new stats. I don't even care if they change the graphics. Like that's not what it's about.
But they could update all that for free. Oh no.
Yeah.
FIFA 20, they have added so much shit that they did not need to add, and I know people are still gonna complain.
Well, there are microtransactions after all.
I heard FIFA 20 is one of the worst games ever when it comes to microtransactions.
FIFA 20 is not out yet, but FIFA is
Or 19, my bad.
definitely the worst game for. I mean, what do you consider worse? Because only a dumbass kid is sitting there spending all of his Christmas money on packs.
Well,
I'm an adult. Build my team. I don't need to spend money in game to get a team that looks like I paid for it.
Well, the issue is that you got these dumbass kids who are using accounts that are linked to their parents' credit cards and then emptying out their parents' banks, buying these packs, and then you got other people with gambling addictions who are basically gambling and spending all their money getting loot boxes. So
This again.
How do you fault them for that? Like, how do you fault EA for knowing how to make money? They're gonna make the money. Like that. This is a company.
Gambling is illegal for a reason. Gambling is illegal for a reason. So why should we allow them to have glorified gambling machines?
Like they just need money. Who cares? Like they don't care about that, and they shouldn't. That's not how you run a business.
You're okay with a business allowing people to gamble their money away for the sake of them to make more money and get their CEOs more money, because they were smart enough to know how to trick people, people's addictions, and basically
Really, they're
abuse them.
CEOs. That's the only one that they make money for, huh?
I mean, if you look at those bonuses, fuck yeah, it's the CEOs. The
I
CEOs
mean,
are the ones making all the money.
They don't make nearly as much as the developers in total.
Oh fuck no, the developers make shit compared to the CEOs of EA
But
and
there's
stuff.
many of them. Many
you heard-
developers.
Have you heard about what EA and Activision do in terms of their employees, and how their employees are forced to work long, grindy hours for low pay, and then are fired immediately after development so they can hire new people who they don't have to pay any more money to, or they can hire cheaper, and they keep doing this every new game. They pay their employees shit. The directors
even then,
barely get shit.
Even then, there's still lots of employees.
Oh yeah, but think of it this way: a company making a game, like you have maybe 300, 500, maybe even some of the studios that have 1,000 employees, and you're paying your 1,000 employees a super cheap amount for the entire 3, 4, 5 year development cycle. That's a certain set amount of money, and it's nothing compared to the total amount that these games make on not only on their initial pre-order sales or premium sales, but on the microtransactions as well. And all that money goes right into the hands of the huh?
They make it all off of the microtransactions, 100%.
Well, no, it's already been confirmed they make a shit ton of the money off the initial sales. They just make a shit ton of extra money off the microtransactions. They try to say, they even try to say that microtransactions help fund the game, like the base price. That's complete bullshit. It's already been confirmed for many different games that they were fully funded even before launch by pre-orders alone, and then the actual sales afterwards, plus the microtransactions, just go into the pockets of the
who cares if they get more money? They deserve it.
Well, it's more for the shareholders, really. I don't think that these CEOs make as much as...
It goes to the shareholders, and at the end of the year, they based off the shareholding, how much more money they make each year, the shareholders get a ridiculously crazy bonus. That's how it works.
Yep. Oh wow, this didn't work out at all. Curious.
And again, you can say who cares, but people do care. The majority of the gaming people care about a company that's taking advantage of people's gambling addictions and or kids unknowingly using money, because they build these systems to psychologically get either gamblers or kids to
I have
buy
such
these
little
things.
sympathy for those. It's like, if you fall for a scam email, then you should pay the price for that lesson. And if you gamble in video games, then yeah, you will lose your money. That's
unfortunately for you though. Gambling is an actual mental disorder that the U.S. has banned entirely. But with and that's why the only way you can actually gamble is in Indian reservations, because they're not of U.S. soil technically, and gambling addiction is a real problem, even though it's banned, and for few people that do, and that's why it's illegal.
Yeah, but it's legal. No one's complaining about the games just yet.
Oh no, plenty of people are. It's already being banned in a whole bunch of different countries, and the U.S. is starting to consider it now too. Already certain states have considered it basically gambling. Hawaii has already confirmed it's considered gambling, and they're going to get rid of it. And they're trying to get the U.S. to take a look at it, and the U.S. Is considering it. So it'll probably be banned eventually, but it's not yet. And until it does, which most people, it seems like the majority of gamers want to get rid of that shit, because most people hate loot boxes and all that shit because it ruins the game. They design the games around. Because you can sit there and say, who cares, they're making more money, but do you realize that your FIFA game or any video game that you have that has these loot boxes in it are being designed intentionally shittier to get you to buy these types of loot boxes? You can argue all you want that FIFA 19 or FIFA 20 is going to have all these new features that make the game great, but it's already been shown by record that each FIFA iteration for the past 5, 6, 7 years has been significantly worse, because they've toned back certain things or removed certain things or made things more accessible through those loot boxes so that more people spend money on them. So I'm not saying FIFA 19 is shit, but it's definitely done things that are worse than the previous.
Of the game if you don't play. Like I've been playing religiously for the past 5 years, and I've fallen in love with it each year more and more and more. Like, and I don't fall for their scams. Like I
There you
know,
go. He loves it.
like they're packed. You don't get shit from your packs. I don't fall for that. I know that's for little kids. And if you have a gambling
kids, jeez.
if you have a gambling disorder, okay, learn self-control. That's free.
It's not that easy. Unfortunately, gambling is a really severe issue, just like, people being alcoholics. So
Okay, well that is also self-control. You can
no, if you're being an alcoholic's genetic, just like gambling addiction's genetic. So
It's
if
not
you're
always
prone,
genetic.
it's highly linked to be genetic.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that there's no agency at all. I mean, that you can still fight your genetics. I mean,
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Your genetics
You can,
make you want to eat all of the food in the world. Most people don't.
Genetically, if something's genetic, it just means it means like, okay, I have people who are alcoholics in my family, and it's like I look to my grandfather and then my parents and how bad it's affected them. It's like, and the only way to fight it is just not to eventually do it. That's the whole thing about alcohol. Is like, I'm never going to drink alcohol because I never want to risk what everyone in my family line has been shown to have in regards to. So yeah, addiction's a terrible thing. It's not even so. These companies are taking advantage of that, and they're making shittier games in the process, and taking advantage of vulnerable people.
These don't have morals. They aren't people. They don't need to have morals.
You say that if it was good. Hooray,
I mean,
we don't have morals.
Everybody who has good ideas to make money, to make as much money as they possibly can. I don't want them to be restricted because, oh, well, dude doesn't have a strong enough will not to spend money. He should just not spend the money then. Like, I mean, if it's really just like, are you smart enough to fall for a dumbass fucking scam, or can you rise above?
But dude, the majority of people playing these games clearly have. That's why they're making so much money. You said it yourself earlier. You're trying to say that they make
the
most of their money off of these.
The majority aren't the whales.
What do you mean?
I don't think the whales put in the majority of the money. I think whales are pretty rare.
No, the majority of these companies making money are off these loot boxes. And it's clear that these loot boxes are working for people going in and buying them. And so...
Yeah, but they're not the whales. I mean...
the whales are definitely outliers, and they're the ones most horribly affected by this shit. And again, it's not just, like, gambling people. It's also these...
It's their problem. They should stop doing it. It's
not that easy, though. I don't understand what you don't get about it. It's like, just like if you're an alcoholic...
Wait, hold on.
It's not easy to quit being an alcoholic.
So do you think that do you think the company should make, well, I guess you do, but if you're saying that they should stop, do you want the company to make less money then, if everyone just had self-control? Is that what you're saying?
Me?
Yes.
Do I want them to... I would like people to get self-control so that we don't have to ban these things because of ban.
Well, what's the point then? If everyone has self-control, then there wouldn't be anyone buying them.
Yeah, but not everybody's smart.
These work,
but you said you wanted them to have
self-control.
self-control. So do you want them to buy loot boxes, or do you want them to not buy loot boxes?
No, I would rather have people blow their money on it because there's so much revenue in FIFA.
So why do you say you want them to have self-control when you really just want their money?
Yeah, I do. I would rather have them keep spending their money. Yeah.
So you want people to keep spending their money to fund and promote game developers, increasingly making shittier games designed with the intent for you to buy these loot boxes, so that ultimately your experience playing games can be shittier because you're playing a shittier game every.
He likes it.
The statistics you're talking about the last 5 years, the game keeps getting better, in my opinion.
Well, the funniest thing is that you're actually in the minority, and a lot of people think FIFA 19 is an absolute piece of shit, and you play FIFA in the first place, which is a pretty bad game, so it's pretty evident what your opinion is.
People, they're like, oh, it's EA. It's just all blame EA. Don't buy the game, because people blame EA every year. Like, oh, EA made the shittest game. Okay, no. The physics are better. Everything's better. I don't care if they change the physics at all. I just want a new roster update. Really, it's $60. Like, really, like
$60 to change a whole bunch of characters. Money well spent. Well, clearly EA knows who they're targeting.
$60 ain't like. I mean, like, I don't know, like, what your financial, but like, I don't. It's not like I make too much money, but $60 ain't shit. I mean, like, a whole year. Like, okay, that's $5 every 12 months, or that's $5 every month. But
when you spend $60 for a video game, or at least most people, the majority of the people out there, when they spend $60 for a video game, they expect a new video game with new stuff, new design, new characters, which is already what you only spend it for, but also just a game that warrants being a new game. That's why people go out and spend $60 for a new game. They want a whole new solid experience of a game. If not, then they just go play some free-to-play game, or maybe a pay-to-play service that slowly updates. But when you buy a brand new video game, the expectation is that this is going to be a fully new, newest features, fully packaged service that you're going to be spending money with. And the biggest issue with sports games like FIFA or NFL or any of these sports games is that they are basically the same game remade the next year with just new characters, basically, and maybe they've updated the graphics slightly, but usually they don't even do that. And people spend $60, and it's luckily the FIFA's the only really bad one. Luckily for the other ones, not many people are doing it, but it works because there are people like you that just don't give a shit. But for the majority of people, when it comes to a new game, like a new Assassin's Creed, a new Call of Duty, or new whatever, they want new content. They want new stuff. If Call of Duty was to release the same exact game with just new maps, people wouldn't give a shit. But they add new features, they change the graphics, they change the sound to trick people into it's a new game. Because I'm not going to sit there and defend Call of Duty saying it's entirely new. I still think they're kind of the same thing. But at the very least, they put in the effort to trick you into it being a new game, and it works. But people want a fully, like, they're spending $60, and they want a new game. They don't want just some new characters and something. Like,
you gotta rewrite the rules of soccer.
It's space soccer. Everything's different now.
Nobody wants to rewrite the rules of soccer. We just want the new characters, and we want different kinds of meta gameplay. Like,
is this stuff multiplayer, or is it all just?
oh yeah, multiplayer.
So you play FIFA online with against other people.
You can win you can win the trip to Miami, for the qualifiers to go to Europe, just from sitting right here playing. If I can top 100,
but it's online multiplayer, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what most people play, is the FIFA Ultimate mode.
I mean, that's already pretty good. I'm pretty sure the old ones didn't have online multiplayer.
no, they did.
They did?
Yeah, I think they've had multiplayer since 12 or something. Let me check.
Okay, well,
that's not what I think of as the old ones.
Yeah, they've had multiplayer since 12.
No, they had multiplayer before, but they didn't have their main mode, which is FIFA Ultimate Team, and that's the one that they make all the money from with the packs, because you build your team and stuff.
Yeah, and the one that people calculated the amount of hours it would take to get certain types of characters, and have found it to be impossible to ever get a certain type of characters by playing the game normally, and that you have to spend X amount of money to ever even have a chance to get a certain type of role of a character.
In FIFA 17, they came out with Foot Champs, which is this weekend tournament, and if you do good in that, you get I get like probably a couple $100 worth of packs every week because I'm good at the game. And then my team, like, so if you're good at the game, your team's gonna keep getting better. And if you're not good at the game, shit, get better at the game. And then
he's not gonna like that. The rich get richer. We can't have that. Get rid of the tax loopholes. Am I right? How do you like the fact that the good players get better rewards?
Yeah, the good players are going to get the best rewards, and we don't have to.
Except for the fact that people calculated that for 19, even if you play really good, your chances, you won't ever even have a chance to ever get a certain role playing X amount of hours. You have to play an impossible amount of hours within a small window to ever be able to get certain types of characters. This was disclosed like earlier I think it was earlier this year or something. People found that out. It was a big controversy. It was either this year or last year. And
it's ridiculous. Like, and I don't spend a dime. I get paid off this shit.
Well, the majority of people playing this game do not feel that way.
The majority of people that play FIFA have a one-track mindset of how they play, and they don't want their gameplay to get better. They just play the same. You play this. It's like playing the same fucking person every single time. Everybody plays the exact same way, and like if they want to put time in it to get better, they can get better. Because I was like that at one point, but then in FIFA 15, I was like, okay, I'm done playing like a fucking normie. I'm trying to get good.
So how often do you win then?
Me, it's not about winning. To me, it's about getting a good goal that I can put on my Instagram that can go viral.
What's
That's
a goal?
all I care.
Oh, you mean shooting a goal, right? But that's
Yeah, like-
isn't that part of winning? The more you win, the more good goals you have, I assume.
I mean, I sacrifice getting easy goals so that I can get really insane looking goals that nobody has scored before.
Damn.
Like, I mean, like, I could go competitive or I could go with what I'm doing and like I'm walking a line in between the middle, but like I'm getting paid for the type of goals that I'm scoring. The scoreboard doesn't matter to me because I'm getting paid for the goals.
How many? You're getting paid off Instagram?
No. So a little. I mean,
do you talk in your videos?
yeah. I mean, like the last video that I made, me in it, like, but like, see, like I haven't been making any videos because like FIFA 19 is kind of dead. Like FIFA's dead, kind of when summer hits.
Summer
Kind of
hits?
for FIFA 20, and then I'll start making more videos.
Oh. Because of these purple flowers should only be on the ground. I wonder if I did that right. By the way, I'm making good progress, in case you're wondering.
I'm watching.
Yeah, look, now these plants are where the level editor says they're only on the ground. And then I had ones that are only in front. I guess now I have it so there's none of them in the front. Okay, so that's an option.
But the thing I'm confused about is that you say you get paid, right? But on YouTube, again, you only have 200 subscribers. And on Instagram, you get like up to maybe at most 15. You get like 200,000 on some of the videos. But only if you hit off viral, you're only going to get a certain amount if that video even makes it. And most of your videos don't even hit that, it seems. So it's like...
No, okay, YouTube, I don't get shit for. I mean, the most views on YouTube I had was like 5.4K, and that was like. I don't even think about YouTube money, and for Instagram, like I have a very niche audience. So like, if a company wants to pay me to run on my story, like an ad, they can do that. And also, there's also I enter like competitive, like these competitions where people enter their clips, and I'm always top.
What is this? It's bucket
200. Second place is 100. Third place is $50. Like this is decent cash, and like I'm not even like
I can't even
I'm more.
leave. Weird. What a bug.
But
Oh, sorry. I was
my
just doing
clips
a
always
game.
get top 3.
Well, that's, I mean, you know, I'm glad, that's good for you that you actually got people like these brand deals sort of things or stories you can run that actually make money, and you can spend time playing something you like and actually make money off it, you know?
But-
You know, if that's what, you know, that works and that's awesome. But you gotta also understand that you're one of the very lucky few. You know, there's not everyone's nearly as successful at doing some sort of FIFA thing like you. You know.
Oh yeah, but like the amount of time that I put into it, I deserve it. Like I'm literally looking at. I found these notes that like I was writing to myself like back in like FIFA 16. I found them.
Wait,
like,
so do you actually make him a living of this shit?
oh no, it's not enough to make a living off of it. I mean, like
Oh,
like
too
my
bad.
like my 3 sources of income. Got the Dollar Tree. I still have my drug money, and then when I'm like legal
Alright.
hustle, I'm trying to like
I'm really
just started making money at the end of this FIFA. So
So you're finally making money, a real way instead of the hardcore cocaine that you've been selling.
I mean that's a real way too. It's just not a job. Like it's just easy as fuck.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
on,
well,
he's
at
on
least
we know-
probation right now.
Well, you know what? I think this is really insightful, because you know what this means. This means that Florian has found a supplier for his cocaine when he starts doing porn.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, if you need cocaine, I mean that's not my cup of tea, but like I can get you it. Come to America, you need ketamine, cocaine. I don't give a fuck.
Oh jeez. Man, I can't believe the host dropped from this game. What a shame. It's building towers that were too good for him. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream after this game, I guess. I'm happy with the progress though.
Yeah, that's good.
I wonder if I can curse him so he will make a mistake. I guess so. Nice. Oh, it's coming back.
What game is this?
Tricky Towers. Oh, could this be the new game that you fall in love with?
Oh no, my heart's already taken.
Oh no. He's not open for new experiences.
There's just like if I buy another game, I play it for like a tiny bit, and then I'm like, okay, like I have a controller in my hand. I need to play FIFA now.
Oh no.
I just love it. Like most people aren't like me. I just love the gameplay. Most people are like, oh, the gameplay's so annoying. Like just 'cause there's so many things in the gameplay that is very hard to do that people don't want to do and they don't want to master. They don't want to take the time to learn all of the gameplay. They just know how to pass and
Oh, you cut out after pass.
they just know how to pass and shoot. That's all they do. Like for me, I always just like people hate the way I play. I'm pretty much just trolling as I play. Like
Wow. Maybe I should watch this. This sounds amazing.
you want me to link my tutorial?
Oh, your tutorial, sure.
One of my tutorials or a goal compilation in the self promo.
Okay.
I don't know which one. I'll go.
Yeah,
You can like.
give me
I
a
guess
shot.
I'll show you a tutorial. Then you can see. But like I mean like, I know my video's shit. Like it's recorded off my iPhone. But like
No.
to make it better for the next FIFA. Like
Oh.
I'm trying to learn new shit. like I knew these videos wouldn't get views, but like I'm just trying to learn how to make better
Well, they
videos.
seem to be getting more views than some of my stuff sometimes.
Well, I mean on Instagram, I mean on my own Instagram, like 100K is not like that's like I guess like a good clip. But like
Sure
when I go
is.
when I mean go viral, like that means like somebody like a company takes my shit and then I get over 1 million and then I get paid in exposure.
They take your shit? What do you mean?
They message me and they're like, "Hey, can we use your goals like on our soccer page?"
Yeah, I killed him by giving him a curse. Alright. I guess I've won. So they... Oh, it's, I guess, full exposure. Nice. That's pretty
like-
cool.
Yeah, I mean like they have millions, like up to 20 million upwards followers. So of course I'm gonna let them use my shit for free. Like I'm gonna get tagged and I'm gonna get thousands of followers from it. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's good.
Some people think that's stupid of me to do.
But why do they want FIFA goals? I don't get it. Who would want to see
Because-
FIFA goals?
Because my goals, like, they generate so many comments because people are like,
Wait,
oh, this.
Wait,
oh, this
you only play with your controller there. I thought you were gonna show the screen.
Oh no, I do.
Oh, okay.
I have in-game examples.
Go on with what you were saying.
My intro is the best part.
So why is it a bad idea to give these people your goals?
I don't know. Some people, I don't know. Some people that do what I do think that you shouldn't do that, but I think I'm like, why? Like, don't you want the exposure? Like these people have 20 million followers, and like all the pros follow them. Like, why would you not want your shit reposted to their page? Like, you can't get paid until you start exposed, and then like you gotta start.
It's still putting some on the side. I thought I stopped that. Wait, no, I guess I didn't.
Well, man, I hope it keeps, doing well. Like, I hope it actually becomes a pretty successful career and you can continue doing what you like to do, playing it. But that shit's pretty hard to do, and it seems like you're on the right track.
And I put in a lot of time, and I have to live in 2 different time zones so that I can upload shit.
Wow.
So that because all my followers are from
Brazil,
like the UK, I have to stay up so that I can post it between.
Oh, you can't schedule it? Damn.
No, you can't.
Oh, that's too bad.
I think there's a way, but you can't change the thumbnail then, and the thumbnail is very important.
Yes. Well, that's interesting. I guess I did it. I made customizable plants, baby.
Hey.
They can be big. They can be colorful. I can choose any model from in the game. Yes. Alright, subscribe for more. Bye.